Chapter 1: The Mysterious Arrival. Nestled on the outskirts of an ancient forest, the village of Ravenswood was a place where stories of love intertwined with tales of the supernatural. It was on a stormy night, when rain fell in torrents and the wind howled through the trees, that a figure emerged from the darkness of the woods. His name was Adrian Locke, a man shrouded in mystery with eyes as deep and enigmatic as the secrets he carried. As he entered the village, whispers spread like wildfire among the villagers, their curiosity piqued by his arrival. His presence, at once alluring and unsettling, cast an eerie shadow over the quaint cobblestone streets. Eleanor Ashcroft, a spirited young woman with a heart full of curiosity, could not resist the allure of the enigmatic newcomer. With eyes the color of amber and an adventurous spirit that matched the wild wind that swept through the village, she found herself inexplicably drawn to Adrian. The moment their gazes locked, time seemed to stand still, and an electric connection sparked between them. It was a connection that transcended mere attraction, a magnetic force that sent shivers down their spines and left their hearts racing. Chapter 2: The Enchanted Dance. As the weeks turned into months, the village of Ravenswood buzzed with excitement over the upcoming grand masquerade ball. Legends whispered that the ball was a night of enchantment, where love stories were both born and fulfilled. The night arrived, cloaked in an otherworldly mist that seemed to hold a touch of magic. The villagers donned elaborate masks and elegant gowns, their steps guided by anticipation and the promise of the unknown. At the heart of the ballroom, a grand piano stood bathed in the soft glow of candlelight. Adrian, seated at the piano, caressed the keys with fingers that seemed to possess a connection to the very soul of music itself. Haunting melodies filled the air, each note a whisper from the past, each chord a spell that enchanted the gathering. Eleanor, her gown shimmering like moonlight on water, found herself drawn into the dance floor with Adrian. They moved as if guided by an unseen hand, their bodies swaying in perfect harmony with the music. As the night progressed, murmurs rippled through the crowd, shadows seemed to waltz along the walls, and hushed voices carried on the breeze, recounting tales of love that had defied time and death. The line between the living and the ethereal blurred, and the villagers found themselves entranced by the dance that transcended both space and reality. Chapter 3: Echoes of the Past. Eleanor's fascination with Adrian grew, and she found herself compelled to uncover the truth behind the escalating spectral occurrences that had taken hold of the village since his arrival. Determined and resolute, she ventured into the decaying manor that Adrian now called home. With each step she took through the dimly lit hallways, Eleanor felt as though she was traversing the boundary between the living and the realm of the supernatural. Within the dusty pages of forgotten diaries and whispered legends, Eleanor unearthed a love story that spanned centuries. Adrian, with a heavy heart, revealed his tragic past, a love torn apart by jealousy and betrayal. He and Isabella, his lover from a bygone era, had made a pact on the brink of their tragic deaths, vowing to reunite in the afterlife. Yet, as the years passed, their love morphed into a powerful force that defied the natural order of things, keeping them tethered to the realm of the living. Chapter 4: Love and Haunting Collide. As Eleanor and Adrian's love deepened, so did the intensity of the spectral activity that had consumed Ravenswood. The boundary between the living and the dead grew thin, and the veil that separated the two worlds seemed to fray at the edges. Isabella's presence became an almost palpable ache. Her whispers carried on the wind that swept through the village, her ethereal figure glimpsed in the corners of their eyes. Eleanor's dreams became a tapestry of haunting visions. Isabella's face, contorted by pain and longing, invaded her sleep, leaving her heart heavy with empathy. The romance that had bloomed between Eleanor and Adrian became a dance between the corporeal and the phantasmal, a love that navigated the delicate balance between passion and the unknown. The villagers, once awestruck by the supernatural, were now gripped by a fear that threatened to unravel the fabric of their reality. Chapter 5: The Haunting Truth. With the village teetering on the precipice of chaos, Eleanor and Adrian knew they had to confront the truth that had bound Isabella's spirit to the living world. Embarking on a journey that took them to the darkest corners of Ravenswood's history, they uncovered the secrets that had given rise to Isabella's restless spirit. What they found was a tale of love so profound that it had transformed into a curse, a force that was tearing both Isabella and the village apart. In a climactic confrontation that resonated with both love and sorrow, Eleanor and Adrian faced Isabella's vengeful spirit. The air crackled with energy, a tempest of emotions that had spanned centuries. Eleanor, tears streaming down her face, implored Isabella to release the grip of anger that bound her, to embrace the love that had endured despite the passage of time. As the first rays of dawn kissed the horizon, Isabella's ethereal form wavered, her countenance torn between the weight of her pain and the echoes of affection that still lingered. With the breaking of dawn, Isabella's spectral presence dissipated like mist in the warmth of the sun's embrace. The room, once heavy with tension, was now suffused with a profound stillness. The weight of generations of longing finally lifted. Epilogue: Love's Triumph. In the wake of Isabella's release, Ravenswood began the process of healing. The once feared hauntings were replaced by a sense of renewal, the villagers casting off the shadows of their past as they embraced the dawn of a new era. Eleanor and Adrian's love story, born from the meeting of two souls inextricably linked across time, became a beacon of hope for a community that had weathered a supernatural storm. As the wind whispered through the trees, it carried not the chill of fear, but the warmth of a love that had conquered even the darkest of shadows. The village of Ravenswood, once shrouded in mystery and haunted tales, stood now as a testament to the enduring power of love. A love that had transcended the boundaries of life and death, illuminating the path forward for all who dared to believe in its magic. Chapter 6: Echoes of Resonance. In the wake of Isabella's release and the gradual restoration of peace to Ravenswood, Eleanor and Adrian found themselves in a new chapter of their shared journey. The village, once haunted by phantoms and shadows, now basked in the warmth of the sun, its streets bustling with the vibrancy of life rekindled. Eleanor, with her spirit of adventure undiminished, and Adrian, his enigmatic aura now softened by the triumph over his haunted past, embarked on a mission to weave their love into the very fabric of the village's rebirth. Eleanor became a pillar of the village, nurturing the bonds that had been strained by fear and uncertainty. She organized gatherings where villagers shared their stories, from long-lost romances to enduring friendships, reminding them of the power of connection. Adrian, using his musical prowess, composed melodies that echoed through the village square, each note a testament to the resilience of love in the face of adversity. Chapter 7: Threads of Unity. With each passing day, the village of Ravenswood thrived in the newfound era of unity and love. The grand manor that once held the echoes of tragic love was now a place of community, where the villagers gathered to celebrate life and love that had conquered the most formidable of challenges. The spectral whispers that had once filled the air were now replaced with laughter, song, and the rustling of leaves in the wind. Eleanor and Adrian's love story, once bound by the enigmatic threads of the supernatural, now became a beacon of inspiration for those who sought love amidst life's mysteries. The couple, who had faced down the past together, found their hearts beating in harmony as they worked side by side to rebuild their village and create a future filled with promise. Chapter 8: The Legacy of Love. As the seasons turned, the village of Ravenswood flourished under Eleanor and Adrian's nurturing presence. Their love story became the stuff of legend, spoken of by generations to come. Couples strolled hand in hand through the streets, tracing the paths where Eleanor and Adrian's love had blossomed. Children listened with wide eyes as their elders recounted the tale of a haunted past, transformed into a love story that had bridged the realms of the living and the spectral. Adrian's music continued to enchant the village, each composition a reminder that even in the face of darkness, beauty could emerge. Eleanor's spirit of adventure lived on as she chronicled the stories of the villagers, ensuring that no tale of love or friendship was forgotten. Chapter 9: Everlasting Echoes. Years passed and the village of Ravenswood thrived as a testament to the enduring power of love. Eleanor and Adrian, their hearts intertwined like the branches of the ancient trees that surrounded their home, found themselves growing old together. As their silver hair glistened in the sunlight, their love remained as vibrant as ever, a beacon of hope for all who walked the cobblestone streets. On a serene evening, as the sun set behind the hills, Eleanor and Adrian stood at the edge of the forest that had witnessed the beginning of their journey. Their hands brushed against one another's, a touch that held decades of shared memories. As the wind rustled through the leaves, it carried with it the whispers of Isabella's gratitude and the echo of a love that had transformed the course of history. Chapter 10: The Eternal Bond. In the heart of the village square, a statue stood tall and resolute, a testament to the love that had triumphed over adversity. It depicted Eleanor and Adrian in a graceful dance, their eyes locked in a gaze that held the promise of eternity. Villagers passed by the statue with reverence, a reminder that love was not bound by time or the limits of mortality. As twilight descended on Ravenswood, the stars began to twinkle above, each one a witness to the love story that had transcended even the realms of life and death. And as the wind whispered through the trees, it carried with it the melodies of Adrian's piano and the laughter of children at play, a symphony that celebrated the enduring power of love, a love that had transformed a village, woven together souls, and left an indelible mark on the tapestry of time. And so, the tale of Eleanor, Adrian, and Ravenswood reached its harmonious conclusion, leaving behind a legacy of love that would echo through the ages.